example 3 from handout 4.1 of side-side angle is not given on the handout. You have to write it down there. Angle A is 150 degrees, side A is 10, side B is 30. So we start the same way we have on the other two. We can make our ratio 10 is to the sine of 150 degrees as 30 is to the sine of B. Use your calculator, cross multiply. 10 sine of B equals 30 times the sine of 150. When you divide by 10 on both sides and put that in your calculator, you're going to do second sine. So here we go. Second, let me start over. Second sine. Put this information in your calculator. 30 sine of 150, close parentheses, divided by 10, close parentheses, enter. You got an error message because this is more than 1, and that's impossible for an angle to have a sine that's more than 1. So when you get an error message, when you put this in your calculator, that's telling you no angle exists, therefore no triangle. That's the third thing that can happen when you try to solve a triangle of the form side-side angle, or if you reversed them, ASS. Easy to remember. Let's now look at the area of an oblique triangle. We got formulas for that. I will give you these. You can write them on your note card. Just know that it will help you to be able to find this information easily. Area is 1/2 AB sine of C, or 1/2 BC sine of A, or 1/2 AC sine of B. Those are given on the handout, but I would pencil them in on my little note card. So here we have the area of any triangle. It's given by this. Example, round the area of a triangle having two sides of length 24 and 10 and an included angle of 62 degrees. Round to the nearest meter. Just put this straight in your calculator. 1/2 24 times 10 times the sine of 62, and you're going to get 106. I want you to do the same procedure and solve triangle homework number 6. This is given information as angle side angle. Angle A equals 180 minus 62 minus 49. Angle A is 69 degrees. This says solve the triangle. B is to the sine of 49 as 6 is to the sine of 69. Notice I had to find angle A so that I could make this ratio. Put that in your calculator. Side B is 4.9. do the similar process. 6 is to the sine of 69 as c is to the sine of 62. You're going to come out with c equals 5.7. I solved that triangle because I found angle A, side B, side C. Number 17 on homework. They've given you a triangle. They want you to find the length of side BC. They've given you some information. And yes, I do have a right triangle right here. But I don't have enough information with this triangle to be able to find BC. So I got to use my law of sines here. Find h to the nearest tenth. I'm looking for this. But before I can find that, I got to find this. So step 1, find BC. The sine, or BC, is to the sine of 25 as BC is to the sine of 25 as 267 is to the sine of this angle C. What is angle C? If this were class, I'd make you think. The complement of 55, supplement of 55 is 125 degrees. So I know that one's 125 degrees. You add these two together and you got 150. That tells me that angle C is 30 degrees. 267 is to the sine of 30, as BC is to the sine of 25. When you do that, you got BC equals 226, because you're cross multiplying and using your calculator. Now then, step 2. If I know that BC is 226, I can now say that 226 is to the sine of 90 as h is to the sine of 55. That's an h. H equals 185. Any questions on this one? Well, you just feel free to give me a call or send me